Hey there, everybody! Welcome back! How's it going there, Andy the Farmer? Mr. Jazz, welcome back, and anybody else out there lurking. So we are back in Astral Colony. We're kind of looking into space at the minute, just... Yes, isn't that pretty? Yes, I like it. Hey, don't be here. Happy Friday to you too. Yes, it is Friday once again. The weekend is literally round at the corner. Afternoon, Mr. Vortex, or actually it's evening for me. It's like just gone 6 p.m. So, but anyway, yes. So, look, there's my base, and we got a comet strike incoming. Oh, goody! But thankfully, my little shield dude is up and running. Oh, that's good timing, actually. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at it. Yeah, look at that. That's what I like to see. So anyway, yes. To be honest, not a lot's changed since the other day. I've been kind of downsizing some of my planets, so a few of them that were exhausted from materials are now gone. I've got this one right here in the middle. There's a little bit of a planet left over, which does have a little bit of gas maybe left in it. If it's not now, it's gone. Okay, that's gone. That's gone. Okay, so I can actually untap this, so yes. This little lot can then go back to where it should be inside. So I'm just going to leave that for the minute. I'll get back to that shortly. So yeah, obviously one of the things I want to do is, obviously one of the big problems is when moving around, it gets a lot of lag, get texture issues. So one of the things I want to do is downsize the amount of planets I actually have hooked up. So I'm currently trying to run all of them out, and I'm going to get some new ones, preferably large ones. So something like this one here, or maybe something like that. Some nice big planets that are going to last quite a while and have a lot of materials on them. And something like this. This is actually one. Actually, that one, this white one here, and this one on this side were the first two planets that I hooked onto. I think it was that one was like the third one, and yeah, then it's just kind of exploded a bit. But yeah, I want to limit it a little bit more. Obviously, having what 15, 16 planets all hooked up is kind of a nightmare to sort out. So yes. Also, I found out that this base is too small to suit my new sorting area, so I've had to leave it with the containers like this for sorting things out. But yeah, I want to redo it. I'm actually considering letting this just finish the planets and then demolish the whole thing, and then just run with the alpaca station, as I call it, up the top here. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see regarding that. I'm trying not to bring out any more planets if I can. I did add that one the other day. Apart from that, and that one at the end there, that's the only two I've really added recently. So yeah, I kind of want to downsize a lot, let's put it that way. So anyway, yes, but things are plodding on quite nicely. Drones are doing their mining, stuff like that. I did get a new planet, and strangely, you may have just seen it a moment ago, the name of it. Actually, if I come in here, it actually says Borg Cube. I got 2 Borg Cubes. I got one right there. I got one right there. What the heck? I'm being infested by the Borg. But yes, it's afternoon for you guys, isn't it? Thinking about it overseas, yes. 1 p.m. for Mr. Dombey here. Nice. Hey, Mr. Hectate. Welcome in, buddy. Thank you very much for the 3-stream streak. I'm pretty sure it should be more than that, but I know Twitch has been funny recently. I know Green Thumb Farmer, his reset the other day, and yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, obviously this planet over here that I've had a little while now, obviously this is pretty much tapped out now. So I've actually been demolishing it with the good old hand tool, and I didn't even realize. So when I first started using this, I only thought it went horizontal. So kind of like that, for example, to demolish stuff. Yeah, I'm a noob. I really am a noob. Oops. I didn't realize if you actually hit the Z key, it changes it from horizontal to vertical. Oh, that is so cool. So yeah, I've been really cranking out, getting rid of some of the planets. So I've already gone through and taken out a big wedge from there. Yes. It's a good way of getting, obviously, dirt and quartz and stuff. So, yes, I like it even more now. So yeah, I need to finish getting rid of this planet here because it's now dead. It looks like this one is still plodding on. Obviously, it's got gas. The one thing I will say, and I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, with the gas extraction, they're very slow. So I'm guessing if you want to really crank out a lot of product, yeah, you're going to have a lot of these placed down and flowing. Now, I did find another one over here. I think there's a total of 6 on here. And there is Mr. Shawnee. Welcome in, buddy. How's it going today? Yeah, so I think I've got, I think if I remember rightly, this was 6 gas craters on here. Obviously, I've got 2 over there. This is going to be the 3rd one. So, yeah, I'm going to have to slowly go down to try and find the rest of them to get them tapped onto. But, yeah, this one's still going with the drone, so that is fine. But, yeah, everything is going inside. Yeah, this is what I had to do the other day as well. So, I actually initially tapped the gas straight onto the dock and then came out here. But for some reason, I don't know why, it just would not work for me. It wouldn't pass the gas through from that side to this side. So I ended up putting the storage on one side and then the other, just to get it to actually work. And yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't know. Might just be me. But yeah, that's what I ended up having to do. Obviously, I've got the gas now running into the alpaca station. And in addition, as a request from a certain farmer Marks, he wanted a animal attacher thing. So kind of like what I did with the farms there. He wanted kind of an animal version. So earlier today, sort of last night, I started having a look. And I came up with something simple. So something like this. So I've got a little animal pen there. Obviously the barn itself. I added 2 of the collectors there. For the simple fact, I've noticed with the farm ones, they're kind of struggling to keep up. So I may go through the farm one and put 2 on there. Hey, Shawnee, over on YouTube, by the way. And set that up to do 2 collectors, collecting the ice blocks. And yeah, it seems to be working quite well. But yeah, this is obviously only using, what, 40 litres of water at any one time. But yeah, I've got to try and figure out the whole thing. But yeah, I've had this up and running for the last couple of hours, and I've already gained 273 eggs just here, plus whatever's on the belt. So it's definitely working pretty well. But what I'm going to do is set one up for each of the different animal types. Hey, Coffee Man, how you doing? By the way, welcome in as well. So carrying on, obviously, with the tech tree. I'm trying to think where I was the other day. I think I was working on unlocking the heat detectors, which is now done. I also got unlocked the expert transport tubes. Now, this is one little bug I've got. Oh, I also got the expert manufacturing unlocked as well. I'm currently working on the shepherding at the moment. I just need some more biology. That's the only one that's lacking. I got about 1,500 I need for that, but we'll get there eventually. But yeah, one of the things that's bugging me about this game is, if I hover on this, so for the expert pipes, obviously you need glass, you need, parts or whatever it is, and obviously you got the 4 products there, but there's one of them in red. That is titanium glass. And this is a bug I think they need to fix, because I've had it a couple of times before. Obviously, there's nothing in here at all that unlocks that titanium glass. I think it would be better. I'm guessing it's going to be in the next universe when we go past the Stargate 3. That gets unlocked. It'd be nice if they were kind of put closer together. So rather than unlocking, say for instance, the prism right here, that needs the titanium glass to make it, have that maybe moved into the next group and stuff like that. Maybe come up with something else in here. Same with this. Maybe move that up one level. It is really becoming annoying. But anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, so obviously I've got this my sheep one to get sorted out in a minute. But yes, apart from that, not a lot else been doing. I've obviously been going through, just tidying up little bits. So obviously, where I started down below with adding these little lights on in here, I've kind of now got that on each level. The floor above, which is kind of the final one for the moment, I've kind of just finished it off, made it look like it's ready to be used. More if need be. Obviously, if need be, I can always take this lot out and move up another level. But right now, I think I should be fine. But we'll find out later on. But yes, so let's come back onto here because I do have something I want to just pop down here. So this is where I didn't grab them, did I? Also, I've got the sheep actually, but I'm not unlocked. So there's the ones I'm working on. It's the pingoot, what I want to pronounce them. These guys I need. So they're going to be going here. I'm not sure if I'm going to need any more astronauts, but I might put the third one here for the sheep. Yeah, this is going to be the fun part, is trying to figure out where everything is going to end up being placed. So this works in the same way as my little farm ones that I set up, and also, if anybody did want the farm one or the animal one, you're more than welcome to ask. I know Mr. Farmer Marks has been using the farm one quite a bit. On here, I've already got, 3 on this station, plus about 4 on my other one. Obviously doing the grains, doing the tomatoes, doing the wood. Right then, so let's come into here. The first thing I need to do is place down a colony origin block. We're going to pop that right there. We're going to call this Alpha 1 Animal Farm 2, I think it was. I think that's what I called the other one. So we'll create that. And in here, under 3, so same thing previously. So colony block first, then you can place this thing down on top. I think I'm facing the right way. Got that there. Yep, let's give that a try. Obviously, if I come underneath, I can see where I've got it placed. And dang, again. Really? So in the middle here, I'm actually doing a block, 9 blocks that are different color. Just like that. Okay, that one's slightly a different color. But the thing is, the brown one I've used on that one. And every single one I've done over here has always been off by 1 block. These 2, I have got them spot on every time. Look at that one. Oh, I'm good. I'm getting good at these. Right, anyway, let's get this attached and we'll have a little look on the inside properly. So, dock. To even doing this is getting a bit laggy. So I'm guessing if I was to end up demolishing the previous station, the one downstairs, the home station, it might make it a little bit more smooth, shall we say? But right, so amount of power needed is obviously 33. We'll demolish that one. This one is going outwards. This one is actually coming in. So yes, there we go. So simple and effective. Obviously, like previously, I did put in solar panels, so it'll literally start collecting straight away. You don't have to if you don't want to. Connect it up to the power grid, but obviously I've got mine connected up to keep them going regardless. But yeah, I've got 2 collectors right here, both preset to collect the little ice blocks there, which are coming into here. Any additional materials get dropped straight into the container, which I can then obviously come in and take that out whenever I need to. And yes, that is up and running. That's coming through. It's coming through. Now, obviously, one of the things I don't quite fully get yet is on here it says you need 4 pens. I guess these things. Plus, obviously, the grains, plus water. Yet, obviously, I'm going to... Oh, so obviously, I've got the flour in there already. Let me take that out a sec. I'm going to put these in. Instantly, it's making the ham. It's like, do you actually need it in there? I'm obviously going to put it in there regardless, but yes. But yeah, obviously, I think the maximum is 10 animals, I believe it is. So it's kind of like, why would you want to breed them unless you're going to put more colonies down? So yeah, I don't know. I don't get it fully, these animals and stuff. But yeah, so that's them done. So we've got the sheep down. We have obviously now the armadillos down. So yay, they're in. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking I might look into getting everything moved onto this station and go with that. Maybe do away with the other one. So that's up and running. That's good. That's good. That's good. I think up here anyway. The only thing I will need to do at some point is set up a whole new kitchen range to do the ham and do the eggs. But yeah, right now it's fine. I'll see if I come over to the little table here. You can see I've got, to be honest, I've got about 200 breads over there. So I've got 452 omelets. I've got 85 tomato soups there. So yeah, I'm not really struggling at the minute for food. But obviously once I get the other workers brought over here, that's where the fun will begin. Right, and we want not that level. I think I was up to here. I can't remember where I was doing. Oh look, that's all the little blueprints that I've created. So obviously I do have the expert manufacturer now unlocked as well, as I showed in the tech tree. Now obviously only added 1 new product in, which is obviously the prism for that. But right now I can't do it because I don't have the titanium bleaking glass. Annoying. Obviously in the expert constructor now, obviously we do have those heat detectors, which I am or have been producing. So yes, I've got a little load right there. Not quite sure what they're going to be needed for, but they are there. One thing I am kind of thinking now that if I am going to move everything onto here, I may set up some storages for things like the iron, copper, gold bars. Because obviously at the minute I've got them all down on my other station. Obviously up here I don't have anything yet, so I may look into setting up something where it splits off, maybe from here, I don't know, or further down, and have them being put into storage as well. But yes, I need to have a look at technology and keep an eye on that, because I am really wanting to get the rest of them unlocked. Oh, save. Oh, thank God for that. One of the things I have noticed as well the last couple of days, I've been getting some really weird... what's the best way to put it? Errors and crashes during the game. It's like yesterday I was coming through and... oh, what was it doing? Oh yeah, I was clearing one of the planets to get dirt and stuff off of it. And all of a sudden it came up with an error. Yeah, it was on that one over there. It was weird, I don't know why, and it's happened a couple of times today already as well, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm not quite sure if it's a slight bug with the last update, I don't know. But this is one thing I did do as well. So previously, I just had it connecting straight onto the dock, or each ship, and it was kind of annoying because obviously I'd have the main part coming all the way down here, and then the dock at the bottom. I couldn't detach it, I had to delete the whole thing, so... what I ended up doing is just putting a dock on underneath itself, and so I can actually detach there or at the bottom. So if I wanted just to move the main station, I can undock here and move it away without any issues, or I could unlock up there. And there is actually a thruster on there, so I could even move it manually. So I like it. It's kind of cool, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. Let me get rid of these guys, because I was trying to find that titanium glass in. Yes, can't find it in any of them. So yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be one of these things that needs to be done, unlocked in the next dimension. But I don't want to leave the green dimension. I'm enjoying it too much. But anyway, it is what it is. So let's have a little look at heck, what was it I was needing? Biology. If I remember rightly, it's this one here. Biology, yes, we are missing carbon filters. Okay. Let's see if we got any in storage. Nope, it's not going to be that. That will be the one down below. Oh, there's some right there. There's 15. There's a few, but not many. May have to look into getting some more carbon being brought in. That level there. Might see if we've got any upstairs as well. If you hear me saying upstairs, I mean up in here. I keep calling it upstairs. Right, it's coming to here. But yeah, it seems to be keeping up with things quite nicely, actually. Having obviously the 3 belts there now. I did set up a second line here just for the ice blocks to be separated from the main line, so it keeps them all flowing nicely. It's doing well. I'm enjoying it. It's really looking good. I made a blueprint out of the whole thing, to be honest. So if I come into here, I called it Salter 2.0, and it's all right there, ready to rock and roll. So if I ever need to place another one down anywhere, I can do. The only problem is it's so blinking long, it's hard to see fully. Oops. Hey KW, how you doing, buddy? But yes, things are definitely going quite well. Yeah, carbon. Oh, you guys have shut down. Oh, I'll have to look at downstairs to see what uranium is in storage. Let's see. Yes, what have we got? What have we got left on here? We got some carbon over there. What's that there? Is that another carbon? That's another carbon there. Okay, from the looks of it, it's mainly just carbon left on this planet now. Okay, so we'll get that mined. Be nice if these automatically changed. If a resource is exhausted, it'd be nice if it automatically changed to do something else. There we go, there we go, there we go. I think that was all of them now. Yep, let's have a look. So this is actually one of my Borg planets. There's that one. So yeah, we've got 4,955. So not a lot. So I'm gonna have to look into finding a new one to replace that. But yeah, look there's another one. Obviously that's one I got a little bit left on there. I'm trying to think what I've got actually connected up here. Right, you are mining. What are you mining? Titanium. Okay, that's fine. That one's empty. This one has cobalt and a little bit of carbon on here. Still being mined. Okay, so that's not bad actually. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get this lot pulled down, which I think we're going to make a start on now then. Oh, another auto save. Hey Rusty Nail, how you doing, buddy? But yes, how is Mr. KW doing this fine day? And Mr. Rusty Nails. There we go. Yeah, this is the only downside to the end of a planet, I think, is where you have to come through and demolish everything again. Be nice if oh, see, this is one thing I think they could do. obviously in Satisfactory, it gives you an option to delete blueprints. Now, obviously, if, say for instance, I set up a, well, I've got a 2x6 miner set up. So, if say, for instance, I had a blueprint, it'd be nice if there was a way of deleting the whole thing in one go. So, for example, obviously in Satisfactory, they have something like a blueprint. You can go in, you can delete the whole thing. Obviously, when this is placed down, they could become individual pieces. It'd be nice if you could delete the whole thing. Oops. In the same sort of way Satisfactory does. Right. What planet are we actually on? We're on yeah, I ain't gonna even pronounce that. I might swear. So miners, these guys can all go back onto the main base there. Somebody there is idle. Not quite sure why. The loading zone. Let's see. Barkeep. Alright then, so these are the guys I'm needing. So we're going to send these all back onto the Alpha Station. Packer Station, I should say.
Warning, electric storm incoming.
Giddy, another electric storm incoming. Let's take these from the bottom, it might be easier. There. Now I know you can also do like a mass migration, but as yet, I haven't quite fully figured all that out. Yeah, there's 2 left there. Okay. But I don't know if you can actually set it so it's for one particular planet or everyone. I've got the thing right here. I really don't want to use it in case I break it. Let's see. Obviously, these guys are going to get a use soon, so they're not going to be laying around for long. There we go. Or sat around for long. Because I'm going to demolish the rest of this planet here. And find someone new to replace it with. So I might be going out for a little a drive in a little while. And Mr. Rushingdale, thank you very much for the 7 stream streak. Much appreciated, buddy. Ryan. I think we're going to start in the middle here and just work our way outwards. Oops. Helps if I have it set that way. There we go. And just go. The nice thing with this particular planet is there's a lot of ice on there, so that is going to help a little bit with oxygen. Oh, one of the things I do need to do today is set up, obviously, the hydrogen stuff. So, yes. I still haven't done that on here yet. I've got some being made on the main base there, but not on my alpaca station here. I seem to be getting plenty of ice blocks coming through, so I should be able to get the hydrogen and everything and the advanced hydrogen sorted out quite easily. There we go. But look how quick and easy that is. It'd be nice. The only thing I would say is it'd be nice if it would go both directions at the same time, so you could do like a big huge cube of it or delete the whole planet in one go. And gather the resources that way. See, I mean, I'm playing the game and I'm still learning new things. It's great. Because, yeah, I didn't even realize that it would go a vertical with this little gun. Obviously, previously I've been using the laser drill to do the drilling type thing for the most part. There we go. There we go. Oh. There we go. There's a lit. Oh, hello. There we go. But yes. You're doing good. Glad to hear it. And thank you very much for that 7 stream streak there, Mr. Rusty Nail. There we go. Oh, I need to reset you that way. Oh, one thing I have been doing. So, I haven't really got a lot to watch at the minute. So, I've been having a hunt and looking, and I don't know if anybody else has watched it yet. I've started watching The Rookie. Now, that's an interesting TV series based on, like, what would you call them? Police rookies. So people just out of police academy, as it were, and they're going into their first stations and stuff. Yes, I've been watching that. I've seen it popping up on my YouTube a few times of late, and I thought, oh, that looks kind of interesting. It's got the guy. See, I know him from a TV program from back in the 80s, I think it was, 90s. Called Firefly. Yes. He actually now I'm trying to think, what is it? He's the current Green Lantern, I believe he is. In what is it? What was it? The current I was gonna say Superman film. It's not that one. It's almost like a Justice League type thing. Yes. He's in that at the minute. I can't think of his real name, but yeah, the character's name's Nolan. And he's like a 40-year-old guy who's not had the best of luck, shall we say. His marriage failed, his business is pretty much buggered. And yeah, he's kind of decided he's had enough, and people think he's having like a midlife crisis type thing, and yeah, it's not. He does seem to be doing a pretty good job, actually, as a police officer. Maybe that's one for Mama Do if she's out there. If she's looking for something to watch and hasn't seen that already, yeah, definitely one to look for. The Rookie. There we go. Nearly there. It shouldn't take too much longer to get rid of the rest of this little planet. Once you get into a routine, I will say with this, it is pretty quick, actually. There we go. Little bits like this can be a little bit troublesome, because if you start it down below, you're missing that little bit on the top there, which is a nightmare. But yes. There we go. I was actually watching a little bit of Farmer Mark's, actually. It'd be last night for him, this morning for me. He was back on his farm, bless him. Still haven't got any inkling on when I'm going to go back to farm sim. But right now, I'm kind of enjoying just doing something that isn't farming. I think we'll probably be good going this way here, actually. There we go. But yeah, if you have any dirt or quartz or anything like that off of a planet, this may be a good way of getting it. I will say it can go a lot bigger than just the little laser drills and stuff, and as you can see in the time that it's taken me to do this, I don't know, I might have been able to clear 1 or 2 layers on with the laser. I like it. And boom, bye planet. And look at right, good timing. It actually hits on the save. So the only thing I do need to do is come into here, undock that, and we're going to delete that because it is finished with. Bye, planet. Now the other thing is, oh no, that's the one underneath. I was thinking, why is it still coming up with a name? Because I'm pointing at another planet. Duh. So that is cool. Now, out of that little bit there, let's see. So, yeah, I've got a little bit of dirt, a lot of ice block. So, if you need ice block, find one of the ice planets and start harvesting it from there. Oh, sorry, itchy ear. Yes. That is definitely a good way of getting your ice blocks up. Out of interest, have we got anything? So I have moved it a little bit from the other day. Let's see. What have we got nearby? So according to this, there's nothing on that one. Okay. There's nothing on that one. There's nothing there. Why am I not getting any? That's interesting. Oh, there's a purple planet there. Might tag that actually. Yeah, how come there's not showing anything up on these? See, that's got resources. I wonder. Let me go check my scanner a sec. Where are you up here? Oh, okay, we need to get some titanium rods up here. Okay, let's go do that. That might be what it is. Titanium is on level 1. I'm giving it a rest for the minute there, Mr. Jez. Don't worry. That's the cobalt. That's the iron. It'll be the other direction, that one. Nope, that's mercury. That one? Okay, it's not many, but we'll take that. Oh yes, I've got some going upstairs. That might change the amount that's going into storage, but I do have a fair bit in the station downstairs, so if that does end up being demolished, I can bring it all up here and fill up the storages. We want this one here. Let's have a look. Boink. There we go. Let's have a look now. Map. Yeah, see, these are not showing up any resources at all. I've got planets, but there's absolutely nothing on them. Now that one right there does have obviously resources, and it does have sunflowers on it. So, but right now it's not a lot. So I'm kind of looking for bigger planets to go for. But yeah, there's not a lot actually on there. So, as we do have a planet right there that's purple. I am still on the hunt for... Oh no, it's upstairs, isn't it? Oh heck. A hunt for a planet that has mineable amethyst. Let's see. There. So let's go check this little planet out. The Mad Hatteria. Hatteria? Go figure. Let's have a little look. Actually, one. Oh, it's quite a flat planet, actually. Yeah, there's not a lot actually on there, really. Okay, so this says there's amethyst on here. Now, see, previous planets that I've gone to have had like the little corals, haven't they? I am on the right planet, am I? Yeah. Now, see, purple ones usually have amethyst, so... But yeah, that is a completely blank planet, really. Out of interest, let's come into here, scan. Got stone, we've got quartz. There's absolutely nothing on here, really. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Let's have a look at that one there a sec. Okay, so there is planets that have nothing on them then. That's a new one for me. Because I'm looking at that, and that looks very bare as well. Wow, okay. It looks like we're going to have to start exploring a little bit more. Oh, that's going to be nasty. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, fudge. I was trying to get pivot back up and didn't quite make it in time there. Okay. Do. Can I? Oh, you can't land there? Okay, you can land there though. Okay, time to move the base then. Find another area. So, I think we'll just head on straight ahead. So, let's come into here. I am going to change camera view because it's not so bad in this view when traveling. So, we're going to be heading in that direction. I might put a little bit of an angle on. I'm going to crank it up. Oh, fudge monkeys. Why does it keep doing that? Stop it. Oh. Yes, it likes to take the base without me. Let's try this again. Maybe it's because I was in the plane a minute ago. Ah, yikes. Right, let's try this. Let's try this. There we go. I'm actually moving with the base this time. Okay, let's crank that up to 100. We're kind of going to go diagonally-ish. And see what we can find. There's another supernova right there. We'll take it higher. Actually, I should really just go forward, shouldn't I? That might work. Let's see. Crank it into the middle. And just go forward. And in the words of Peter Pan, just carry on until morning. But yes, exclamation mark Plingo and exclamation mark Fish are up and running for anybody who wants to participate. I'm kind of thinking next month of setting up another giveaway for you guys. Maybe not as much as previously, but yeah, I don't know, maybe a £20 Steam gift card again. Let's see. Right, let's stop it here. See what is in the vicinity. Let's have a look. Right there then. So, we have a Broadway. Oh, that's got a little bit of... See, that's the sort of thing I'm looking for. Is a decent sized planet. Obviously it's a large. It's flat, shaped bowl, mud terrain, but the materials, the resources there. You got carbon deposits, over 12,000. You got copper there, 30,000. You got gold, 28,000. Uranium, 16,000. So that is a good one. So I might just tag that for the minute. See, there's another one. That's a small one, though. But it does have a decent amount of uranium on there. I think, just looking at the numbers here, they're quite low, really. And it'll be exhausted pretty quickly. So I'm going to miss on that one. I wonder if I can actually delete that there. No, because I'm quite close to it. Let's see. Sky Clover. See, that's another decent looking one. Got quite high numbers. Obviously, I'm primarily looking for uranium, at least for a high amount. That's got titanium on there. It's got high amount of copper, high carbon. That's another good one. I might tag that a minute. It's got aluminum on it. It'd be nice if you could come across a large planet that has 5 to 6, like say... Like this, for example, that has really high numbers. I would love that. Maybe 3 planets that cover the whole resource range that you need. That would be quite nice. That's kind of crap, actually. Okay, so we've got 2 we can go for. We have Broadway, which is a little bit further. Oh, That's probably the closest one. Then you've got Nerdimus Prime. I like that name. It's got a little bit of iron, but that's fine. But it has a lot of carbon on there, which is what I'm looking for. It's got a good amount of copper on there, a little bit of aluminum, and a good amount of titanium. Which one should I go for first? I might as well go with Broadway first, get that hooked on to where the ice planet was a minute ago. Hopefully there's enough space, so let's set the course for that. Then if we're still in range, I might grab Nerdimus Prime. I'd love to know where they come up with the names on some of these things. It is weird. Oh heck. Hopefully I'm pointing into there. There we go. Yes. Oh, there we go. It's quite close, actually. Okay. Can we stop you just there a second? Yes, good. And what I think I will do, I'm going to bring this in a little bit closer manually. With my little toy down here. Right, let's detach. And we're going to be going forward, so I need this engine here. I'm going to redo this little dude, actually. I like him, but he's not quite there yet. He's not quite there. Right, so let's head forward first. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking I might redo it. Yeah, so I need it to hook onto this side here. Let's crank that up so we can get there a little bit faster. But yeah, this is what I'm basically doing when I want to grab a new planet. Is I'm using this little guy, adding a dock into the correct side, and then just bringing it in manually. Oh, stop. There we go. And ain't that pretty? See, now that I would call a supernova or something. I'm wondering if that's one of the next things that I need for, was it the Stargate 3, maybe, to hook onto? That'd be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Well. There, and then we just need to go forward. Obviously, this one's got a nice amount of trees on it, as you can see, so that's cool. We can get that cleared as well. Right, I'll stop you up just there. Actually, I might take you up a little bit. There we go. I think that's going to be close enough. Yeah, that should be fine. Right, let's grab you a second. We need to find, preferably, a spot on the front here. There we go. Right there. You, Doc. Almost look like a little face, doesn't it? They've got the hair there, you've got the eyes, the mouth, maybe the ears, the big nose. There you go, that's a big nose. I didn't even notice that before. Right then, so we are going to set you to go back to the main far. Oh, it's probably easier doing it this way. Packer station there. And let's come into here, there. See, not too far to go. And obviously, by not having to move the whole station for this, it is a little bit smoother. That way. Stop. We need to go down a little bit. Ooh, there we go. And I think I'll be able to get away with that. I don't know. Maybe I might need a little jet engine put on here, but let's detach from there. And I'm actually going to delete that because I want the same dock that's up here. Let me grab you. You can go there. And it'll allow me to get out of the way a second. There we go. Oh, down. Stop. Oh, really? Stop. Oh, this thing is a nightmare, I swear. It is. It really is a nightmare with these controls. There we go. Let's see. They're roughly... there and ahead. That should... Whoa, stop! Oh, dang it. There. Hopefully that's enough. Oh, it might be that one actually. Dock. Doesn't really matter which side it's on, but there we go. Coolio. It's just so... Now, the reason I actually dock it back onto this station is in case if I do move, it'll come with us. I've done it once or twice where I've left it behind and thought, hang on, where is it? And yeah, realised it was like half a light year away. It's like, no! Okay, so that is going to work out pretty well size-wise. Even though that is a large planet, that ain't too bad. There we go. Perfect. So, see, one thing I do need to do is... Oh. There doesn't seem to be a lot of room, so we're going to have to do a little bit of removal. So let's remove that. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. I might have to remove from some of these trees as well, just to make a staging area for the miners to go down. Oh, and one thing I did find out as well, with the laser drill, you can also remove trees, and you don't have to be right up next to them. I like it. So yeah, you can do these things, you can do that. Doesn't seem to work as well on this compared to the little yellow hand, the hand one. But yes, look at this, you can literally keep a nice bit of distance using the laser drill there to clear some trees. Anyway, righty. So, out of interest, that was Broadway, wasn't it? We just clicked on. See, it's not showing any life forms on it. So, that's fine. That's fine. Right, let's take that. So we're going to use the flattening tool right here, just to take away and make it nice and level. There we go. How far out am I going to need to go? How many materials was on this? Was it 5? Broadway, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 miners. Okay. I think we'll take it to around about here. So we'll just clear that there. We'll clear. I think actually Farmer Mark said he had a doctor's appointment, hence why he's probably not here. Okay. And let's do this a sec. So yeah, one of the things I have been starting to do is put down a kind of almost like a little platform on some of my little planets here. There we go. Just to place down the miners and such. 5. I've got this one here preset. So That's got to do 1, 2, 3. And we'll put down... Oh. An extra couple. Six there. And... yeah, there. So I've got 2 miners per materials coming off. There we go. Just do. 1, 2, 3. There. 1, 2, 3. Might look at actually just doing a slightly bigger minor blueprint, so it's 8 or 10 or something like that. Make your life a little bit easier. Right then, so let's have a look at the map. So carbon, copper. So we'll start off with that. So carbon, copper, gold, and uranium. So gold, uranium. There we go. Okay. Now, is both of them connected up? No, they're not. It's just that one. Okay. There we go. That will do fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. That is now hooked up. So let's go see if we can find that other planet that we tagged. Let's come into here. Come into here. Nope, it was the map I wanted, wasn't it? And I think we're actually out of range for it. So, oh man, that's typical. See, now that's one thing I think it would be quite nice if it saved any ones that you tag as well. Let's see what we got here. Oh no! Was that the one? Yes. It's not the one that I wanted, but it was quite close to it. So, yeah, if we head over that direction, we might find the planet that we actually tagged earlier. Nope. Nope. Okay. Ooh, evil, evil, evil. 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 There we go. Right, so we're actually... I looked at the name there a sec in the autopilot, and I thought I said vodka. Pacific Vodka. It's like, yeah, that's about right. No, whoops. Whoops. I'm terrible. I am terrible. Right, I think this is the planet that we're coming up to. We don't want this one, though. We're just hoping that I'm getting that a little bit closer to the one that I wanted, so... Oh, let's see. I'm not seeing anything tagged. See, there's another purple one, but I'm still not getting amethyst popping up on a mineable resource over here. So I'm wondering if it's another... We have to get into maybe the next universe, and it will give us it there, maybe? I don't know. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, what was it we just grabbed anyway? It was a Broadway that had the uranium on? Yes. I'm actually looking at that one there now. Obviously, that's got carbon on there. It's got a good amount of copper. Maybe not. Let's see, that one's got carbon. It's got copper. It's got tons and tons of titanium on there. Oh. Nope, I don't think any of them are going to be right. So, okay, we've got that. So you can be untagged now. That one can be untagged. Oh. Oh, yeah, we got 2 Broadways. Let's see. I don't. That's on the other station, though. Let's see. I think. Is that going to be it? Oh, excuse me. Is that it? Or can I fit one more on? Excuse me, by the way. I think it might be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll leave it for the minute there. We'll see if we can get some of these other ones removed. Where? Oh, see, this is a pretty... Oh, hello. New one. Have you finished all your uranium? What one's that? That is... Lost Terra Nova. What's on Lost Terra Nova? Okay, so for some weird reason, my dudes have shut down. What have you stopped for? Hello? See, this is nothing. It's like, why? Why did you suddenly stop? Is it that they just don't have enough space to maneuver? Is that what it is? Yeah, it seems like it. And this is not the first time it's happened. Let me take a little bit of this side away. There we go. Yeah, if they don't move, I will be removing them. I do have more drones waiting to be used. Just let's see. Power, definitely got power coming through, so it's not a power issue. And I know that they were working because they were harvesting uranium on here. Okay, in that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a point. Where's the other drones? Have we had something hit down here? Oh well. Maybe they're getting old. They want to be upgraded. Well, that's something I need to look into, is the drone upgrader. But we're going to need, let's see, 3, 6, so that's 12, 18 drones brought over here. Let's have a little look. Okay, I must have used them all. Okay, cool. Right, so I need to get some bars and, or I should say rods and that stuff. Hopefully I've got some now. I'm sure I just put some in to make me sciences. Oh, there we go. See, I've got all this in here. It looks like I've got glass. I've got plenty of glass now being made. Down here and upstairs, and yet I still can't do the titanium ones. Right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, there we go. Oh, but I've got some stuff. Duh, I've even got more there. I can stay there then. I swear. Dumb. Okay, so while we're here, we'll get that being processed. That can go in there, that can go in there. We do have some ice. Let's see. Ice, baby, right there. There. And copper? Copper. Yes, we'll put the wood. Oops. Oh, the wood can go upstairs actually, because that's where it's really needed. Oh, there. We'll shove it into there. Cool. But yes, I'm gonna have to look into getting obviously the roasted meat sorted out on the other base, as with the omelets as well. See, here's another thing as well. Why have I got a hydrotonic and an iron bar in there? And why do I have a carbon ore and an iron bar in that one? I swear the drones are dumb. They really are. If they can't find a place to put something, they'll just put it anywhere. Right then. But yes, so that's the drones. They should hopefully be making their way over. Yep. I see this little dude right there. He's making his way over. That's fine. We've already got a couple over there. Let's just check to make sure that they're going straight into work. Why you not go? Why can you not path over to there? Is that the issue? Do you need a path? Is that what it is? I can give you a path if you want a path. Here we go. Here's a path. Go on, get to work. Get to work. Oh, they're dumb. They really are dumb at times. Paths. Let's go with some steps. I think we'll start there. Bring that up to about there. 1, 2, 3. Oh. I've never known drones to be so fussy. There we go. There you go, guys. Come on, go do some work. There we go. Yikes. I'll keep an eye on the other guys as well, but they should all be doing the uranium, I believe, over here. But yes. Right then, you are fine. You're still working. Right, this is what I need to sort out this line right here, because I really don't need that coming off now. So let me delete that. That'll go into the main base with the rest of the stuff. I don't believe there's any more coming over from here. Nope. Let's take that away. Okay, I do know I've got some tomato plants and stuff still to pick. And this is another guy who's having issues. Let's see. I'm going to delete this thing then. I swear. Dudes. They don't like me, I swear. These guys don't like me at all. Anyway, where were we? So we were taking it from that. Yeah, so this lot needs to basically be broken down now. Because, yeah, there's nothing else coming off of here. So I need to get this little lot put somewhere else. Because this little planet, what's left of it anyway, is now extinguished. So I need to get rid of that. that. I don't think I've got any other planets down here anyway that have gas on them, so what I might start doing is collecting it and having it taken up to Alpaca Station. But yes, either or, yeah, because obviously I suppose I'm going to have to make a decision, guys. Shall I just do like I said when I first started streaming and run the station out? Should I say goodbye to home base? And just run everything from Alpaca Station? See, what I could just do, really, I suppose, is detach Alpaca Station and just take that out and about, and use this guy here just to finish off mining the rest of the planets here. When it's done, I could then maybe demolish the whole thing. That's an idea. But then it's trying to remember where Alpaca Station is, which dimension he's in, and stuff like that. Because I suppose I'm going to have to come back to it someday, won't I? Oh, man. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. I've never come across planets that don't have resources on them. Until now, really. They've always had something on there, even if it's a tiny, tiny little bit. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Is that everything? Looks like it. I've just got to remove these little planet pieces. Let's do it the quick way. Oh, quickish way. There we go. Oh, hello. There. And I've still got some coming in from somewhere. Oh, I know where. Yeah, I've got some coming from behind, haven't I? Yeah, because I've got a planet over here as well that's got some that mercury on it. I need this then to be deleted, so the mercury then goes in to storage, which is right there. Yep, that's fine. Okay, that's cool. Grooving. Okay. I was thinking, why am I still getting some? I shouldn't be getting any. Have you ever noticed that? You've done something and suddenly realised that there's more still coming in. There we go. Don't know if I'm going to need that upper belt as well. Still. I might as well take it. Might as well just take it, hadn't I? There. But yeah, this whole arm can now basically be removed. So, while we're at it, might as well... Actually, one of the things I would like to look into is setting up a blueprint for the docks, actually. Where it has a pre-placed gun on top, or what do you call them? A shield. I think that would be a kind of a cool thing where you just place it straight down on the planet and go with that. There we go. But yeah, all of this can now go bye-bye. There we go. Last bit off the planet here. Actually, I must go check on those drones to make sure that they are working. And that is the last of Rock Bat 3. Hopefully. Now, the other thing is I don't know if there's any more buried inside this little planet here. I did have a little bit in there, but I don't know if it's all gone. So, yeah. I'm hoping not. But anyway, let's get this all cleared out of here. There we go. But yeah, I can see why Mr. Dave doesn't like adding too much onto planets. Because, yeah, it takes a heck of a lot of time just to demolish everything again. Let's get rid of this little lot here. There. Yeah, there we go. We've got the titanium coming. Not the titanium, the uranium there. Super Trooper. So we'll take that. There. Oh, all of that. Oh, I don't know if any of you guys are Star Trek fans. Has anybody seen the new Star Trek Academy yet? I was kind of thinking of maybe if it's available. I don't know if it's available over here in the UK quite yet, but when it does come out, I don't know. I might sit down and watch some of it. It looks like it's kind of set in the future where Discovery ended up. Okay, can't see where that is. So yes. Maybe something else to look into watching at some point as well. Okay, that's going to be 2 on there. Delete that a lot. Let's take this way first. Because I know you guys over in America get things before we do in the UK. So yeah, if anybody's watched it, if it's any good. So far, I think it's only the first episode that has been released so far. I'll be interested to hear whether or not Mr. X-Man is going to be watching it, because I know he's very much into the Star Trek series and stuff. Yep, that looks fine. Yeah, but it'd be nice if, say for instance, if that was all set up as a blueprint, you could go just click on one piece and it'll delete the whole lot. That'd be quite nice. I know. No, I'm gonna have to probably save this in a minute. But the other day I accidentally put down a colony on here as a blueprint, and when I went to remove it, it removed the whole planet. You watched it. It was interesting, really. Might have to look into checking it out later. Okay, what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to save it before I do this, because I'm hoping it won't, but no, my luck is this going to delete the whole planet as well. So into here, destroy. Yeah, see, that's not good. My drones and everything is gone. So yeah, don't do what I did, and don't put a colony down on a planet as a blueprint. That was actually one of my little farms that I set up. Colonies. I put one down on there and yes. Ended up removing everything else, and yeah. That's kind of the only thing left from it. Actually, I should put a warning on there. Do not delete me. Do not... Oh. Not delete yet. There we go. Rename. There we go. Yeah, because this planet has a lot of aluminium still on it, so yes. Actually, out of interest, oh, did that do the whole planet? It did. It did the whole planet. So okay, it's getting there. So I've still got 4,500 liters or pieces of aluminium deposit on here to mine. So yes. Oh, we'll leave that alone for the minute. But yeah. Slowly working my way to reducing the amount of planets on here. And yeah, if I can do, I'm probably going to just end up deleting this bottom section and keeping my alpaca station there. It's going to be a lot of resources to come off of here. That is for definite. See, this is one thing that's kind of bugging me. It's not quite keeping up with the water flow on these now. I might redo that blueprint, so let's come into here a sec. Well, yeah, how you doing there, Mr. Green Thumb, by the way? Alpaca 1, a farm colony is what I called it. There we go. We've got to go into modify. Yeah, if anybody did want these, yeah, I don't mind passing them out to you guys. So let's take that away a second. We'll take that. But if you guys don't follow Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, make sure to click on that link. Give him a follow, guys. Hopefully he'll be, I guess, streaming this weekend again. I think it was Sunday, he said. So definitely go over, check out what he's up to over there on Icarus. There we go. Take that away from there. We'll take that away from there. You're doing okay? Good. How's work? Are you doing your new hours now? Is that what it is? Yes, I'm going to bring these belts over a little bit more, actually. Just delete that there. I'm going to bring that a little bit more in a bit, so let's get rid of that. So yeah, underneath here there's a whole floor. One thing I am going to do is add that onto there. So coal mining there, and we want the power in the middle. So one there. One, I think there is it. Yep, there's one. Leave a slight gap. We'll rotate that around to there. Also got the outputs there, output there. That's gonna be fine. There. Preset this. I keep hitting the R key. Stop it. There. E. All right. Preset to ice block. There we go. We want a storage here, which I think put there. I think that'll work. Hopefully. From there, we want a icebreaker. We're gonna rotate you there, and then we'll put the water tank here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I kind of like keeping the 5x5, so we'll do 2. We'll go 3 high, I think, with this one. If we need to add on more, that is fine. So that's going to come out of here. I want it to go into there, but then I'm going to have a thingamabob on there for that. A pusher, that's the one. Put that there with ice going straight into there. That will work. Then obviously, oh, I can actually take some of that away, to be honest. There, that's going to come into there, up and around, onto there, onto there. Oh, a little bit of lag there. I think we'll keep it the same. So the way I set these up is basically there should be enough there for at least a load of grains, a load of tomatoes, and a load of tree saplings to be worked. Right, so that's fine there. Let me delete that a sec. I think... delete that. We're going to rotate you to point downwards to there. But what I've actually noticed with my own playthrough here is... yeah, there. They're kind of getting a little bit mixed up at times, where it seems to end up with more tomatoes than wheat and trees, very few trees and stuff like that. So another way is just to set them up individually. I think that'll work. That'll work. Got 2 ice coming in there. You've got your power cable on there. That's fine. Put cable onto there. Storage. Do I go higher? No, I'm going to leave it at 3 for the minute. We'll see how this works. Yes. Okay, that should be fine. We'll give that a try. Come on, save. There we go. Cool. Right, so if I come into here, for example, there we go. Obviously, I don't have the dirt, but yep, that's fine. So I don't want to really put anything more on here. I want to kind of have them on here. I might replace these actually. Yes. Let's undock. You don't move until April. Oh, okay, that's a bonus then. That is a bonus. Let's see. So let's grab wheat out of there. Some tomatoes there. Yeah, what I might just do is change these over, just so it's doing. Yeah, see, as you can see, it's got a lot of tomatoes in there. It's, I suppose it's okay with the wheat, but I was kind of aiming for 1 block would be for a crop. But yeah, it didn't quite work out that way. Right, just in case, I want to keep all that in there. That should be fine. I'm going to keep that for definite. Yeah. See, now the thing is, when you come into here, what you have to do is come underneath, destroy colony. There we go. Right, so let's set up some new colonies. What I should do, really, is come into the block, drag that down into number 4. It's going to make life a little bit easier, so there. And we're going to try and keep the name all kind of generic, so I've kind of been going with Alpha 1 for this. I don't know why. So Alpha 1 Farm Colony 1, we'll call that. We'll create that. Now, so I'm going to replace all 3 of these right now. And we're going to see if we can set them up all individually. Right, now this is the hard bit, is getting this centered correctly. I think you kind of guess it, really. Almost. So let's see. Yeah, see, I am. Oh, I'm even worse on this one now. 1 block off on each side, but it's fine. It is okay. So let's come into here. And the nice thing is, even though it's not even attached or connected up yet, it is already powered up and grabbing, so it's kind of cool. So you don't necessarily have to have it connected up to your base. You could just place it and go. There we go. I'm going to leave this for a moment just to gather some resources. We'll see how that goes. I will set up the dock. So we have that one going out. We have that one going out. We'll destroy that one for the minute. That is good. And I'm probably going to need to adjust that actually. So let's see. 4, 8, 13. 21, 29, 20, 37, 8, 16, 24, 24, 29, 33, 37, yeah. So let's adjust this so we've got enough power coming in here. So it's only a little bit more, so 37. There we go. That should be okay. Why is it only going to 90%? Oh, I need to look downstairs at my power usage. In a minute. Right, that should be okay. Let's see. I think I want to see how this works with just this one specific product in it. So we're going to put wheat into there. And we'll put the grain in there. That'll be fine. Obviously we that's the point. I lost the drones, didn't I? So I'm going to need to get a lot of farmers created. So 3, 6, 9 in total. Okay, so we need hydrogen and we need gears. What have I got in here? I've got the hydrogen, so we just need to go grab some gears. Good question. Do I have any going into storage? I'll be here. Gears. Not that one. It's not going to be that. It'll be... That's the plate, so it'll be upstairs if it's anywhere. What I might do as well... somewhere, maybe on this here or something, put a display that states all of the different products being made on it. Might be easier. Hey, Farmer Marks, welcome in, buddy. Yes, I had a feeling you had a doctor's appointment. Not a worry. Nope. Well, gears wasn't it I was after. That's the metal frame, which is kind of like a little plastic box thing, isn't it? Them. I'll bring them back. But yes, hopefully everything went well for you, Mr. Farmer Marks. And if you guys are not following Mr. Farmer Marks, make sure that you click on his link there. Give him a follow. What did I say? 3, 6, 9, wasn't it? 5. We'll do 10 for the minute. I'm going to put the hydrogen back. And I'm going to put some of that there. Just so I've got some for the drones. So that's level 2. And we got that out of... Was it this one? Yes. So I'm kind of redoing the drone, the farm colony a little bit. One of the things I've noticed is my water isn't being produced enough. So I've come through. I'm going to see, first of all, if 2 will be enough to keep the 3 of these guys running. Actually, what I might do is... Bugger it. I'm going to put all the products back in and see how it does with all 3 running with different products in it. We should get the drones coming up in a minute. If this works well and I get a good amount being accumulated without it having that little mark on above for the water on these guys, I'll be happy. I'll then go through, replace all of them. But yes, Mr. Farmer Marks, if you are there, if you haven't seen it, right over here. Oh, hello. We had a solar wind or something coming over here. I'm going to have a look underneath and get those solar panels run down. So, in case you missed it, so the same size as the farm colony one. But what I've done is I've added 2 catchers gathering the ice blocks to see if, and obviously at the minute that is definitely keeping up with at least 1 animal pen. Or animal barn, I should say. I've currently got 1 animal in here at the moment, as you can see. And just this afternoon, running it for a few hours, I gained, what was about 150 eggs from these guys. So, yeah, not bad. But, yeah, one of the things I did have to do is obviously set up an input and an output. There's the eggs right there on the belt. Belt's full. Oh, there you go, 364 now, egg-wise. So that should be more than enough for that. But what I'm doing with mine is I'm setting them up for 1 for each of the animals. So obviously that is going to have the armadillos, whatever you want to call them. This one's going to have the little pigus, whatever you want to pronounce them. And just in, what, an hour and a half, it's already gained 61 meat plus whatever's on the belt. So yeah, overall, not bad. I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, the maximum of 10 animals. Not sure if we can get that any higher, but maybe putting down multiples may help. But yeah, you're going to have a lot of grains being produced. So yes. And Aussie rules, I guess that is. Welcome in. I've been a while since I've played this. I noticed you have plenty of substantial farms. Has farming become more important now? Because when I last played, I hardly farmed anything and always seemed to have enough food. Personally, I like to have plenty of food. So, obviously, with little, I don't know when we were active, but we've got tomatoes in here as well now. There's a whole lot of, well, you've got electric sheep. There's, I think there's like an electric cow or something out there as well. But yeah, I primarily do a lot of food production, I suppose, best way to put it, for the astronauts. And obviously, with the different products, they give you a bit of a, what I think is a better boost. If so, for example, it doesn't actually state on here, does it? I'm sure it says somewhere, depending on the food product, you get like a boost with certain things. So yeah, at the minute I've got eggs being produced, I've got tomatoes, I've got tons of bread. Does this see it? I'm sure I've seen it somewhere that it has a different amount. But yeah, I've got on this particular station, I have what, 4 cooks currently, 2 per station. I've got, I think it's 5 or 6 engineers, which are obviously doing the shields, the radars, stuff like that. That's just on this station. If I actually go down, actually here you go, I can actually show you. If I come into the menu here, so I've got 12 cooks in total. I have 20 scientists, 15 engineers, which all need to be fed. So yeah, there's quite a lot. Obviously, yes, they go through a lot of food very quickly. One of the things is the service bots. I've got them placed down, but I've never seen them actually doing anything. They're always in the charging station, so I don't know what the heck they're for. If anybody does know, please let me know. I'm sure they're meant to repair stuff, but they don't seem to be doing anything. Obviously, I've got iridium collectors, which are currently shut down for the simple fact is I have no supernovas to be collected from. I've got 9 fabricators, so yeah, got some transport ones. A lot of these guys are actually doing a lot of the work on the other station. I've got about 3 or 4 here what was it 1, 2, 3? Yeah, 3 on this station, but only 2 of them are actually transporting food products. So yes, definitely need a lot to cover. Obviously, scientists, which is for getting your research done. Obviously, cooks, they all need something. Your engineers all need something. But yeah, eventually, all of these guys are either going to be deleted or imported onto this station. So this is actually one of 2 stations that I've got kind of set up. The one I'm currently on is probably going to take over from this one here. So my home base was the first one I started out with. It gained, I think, up to, what was it, 17 planets I had on here? And yeah. Yeah, then I ended up decided it was getting very laggy when moving, so I created this one. But this one seems to be turning out a lot nicer. So what I might do, like I was saying earlier, is let this lower base station run out of products, delete all the planets, and then dismantle the actual station itself. I should go call it a station because that's basically what it is. But yeah, that's going to end up being demolished at some point, and then hopefully once this is fully finished, yes, this will be my primary station to be running off of. But yeah, I've kind of set it up in a specific way. So this level is like your main level, your main floor, your starter floor, where everything comes in. Certain products go downstairs, which is where all the power is produced. Actually, at some point I do need to go through and have a little look. Because looking at that, yeah, they're shutting down. So I'm not getting enough uranium in here. So hopefully now that I've got that planet, that should start kicking back in regularly. But then I've got 2 layers set up for most of the machinery productions. As you can see, they're kind of plodding on. So level 1 is kind of like your smelters, going into the constructors for the most part to make your plates and wire, stuff like that. The second level here is the more advanced stuff, so computers, motherboards, stuff like that. Size-wise, just to give you guys an idea, obviously I put down a colony block, so obviously that's what, 3 by 3. Going from the center one out, I did 50 blocks in each direction, so it's 103 by 103. So that's how big my station is, and then it's just literally building up and up and up from there. So there's plenty of space. There's even space left over with everything that I've got currently running, which is kind of nice. But yeah, going up from there onto the level 3 is kind of like the home. It's kind of like I'd say the homestead level, I guess, is the best way to put it. So this is where all the farming is done. So the crops are there, the tree harvesting's there. We got obviously the new animal ones just coming in now. But all the astronaut training, stuff like that. I've still got to play around with placements on everything. I kind of want to set up little individual rooms like this one here that I was doing the other day. Specific for like the food, eating type thing, then the one for the training and so on and so forth, and then one maybe even like a little kitchen. But yeah, and then also we're getting it to the higher level. This is kind of like a just dump down at the minute, and may end up being moved even higher depending on what else comes in later on. Obviously, I'm up to Dimension 3 currently. Tech-wise, obviously we're aiming to get up to obviously Stargate 3. We're currently working on neutron stars, so that will give us obviously the ability to tap into the neutron star stuff. It'll give me neutronium plasma along with the collector and stuff like that, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, oh no, it's the shepherd. That's the current one I'm working on is shepherding, so I'll be able to take the electric sheep to get electric wool, which would be quite nice. So yeah, I've got plenty of the sunflowers. Oh, that's another thing as well. The sunflowers. I do have a farm already up and running. I call it a farm colony because that's what it is. It's an individual station or colony separate to this main one. Over here, I've got the sunflowers up and running. So as you can see, this is all solely for sunflowers. But yeah, just with this... Oh, excuse me. It is struggling just to keep enough water going to produce more sunflower seeds. But I do have 1,400 currently in storage, so yeah. My building is rather impressive. Oh, well, thank you very much. I will say, if you ever can catch Mr. Dashnet streaming, there you go. He's been doing a lot of Star Rupture at the minute. But if you ever see his station that he set up, that is humongous and mind-blowing. Yeah, he doesn't do things small, but yeah, give him a follow. Obviously, Farmer Marks is another person who is currently playing the game as well, and regular streaming it as well. He also does Farm Sim and Star Rupture as well. But yeah, definitely check both those guys out. Another one I would probably recommend is Mr. NBC Master Dad. Both NBC Master Dad and Dashnet kind of go big on their stations, shall we say. So, yes. This is quite small and pokey, but it seems to be working better on here, this particular station, than it is on the lower one, which I am happy about. I'm very, very happy. The only thing is I cannot steer myself properly, but yes. This is, yeah, crazy. But yeah, this station itself has 5 planets currently connected to it, all being mined. So we got one over that side, one this side, 3 around the back. I try and keep this side free so I know that that's the front, really. Unlike this one where I've got it on literally every side. But yes, the whole thing can go, or I can actually separate it with this little dock here. And I can just move one station if I really wanted to. So if I will come into here, for example, and undock that, I can actually just take the alpaca station on top here, or the alpha station, and just move this. Let's come into here. Let's come into here, because it's a little bit smoother. So I can actually just move this whole thing independently to that lower section if I wanted to. So yeah, so there's station 1 and here's station 2. But yeah, I'm kind of happy that I created that little dock there to allow me to connect onto the whole thing. I like it. But yes, all these little bits coming off, these are all individual as well. They can all be separated and moved around if wanted to. Obviously, the only thing I need to do would be to add some power. And why does that not have any power on there? You have. Did I not connect that last one up properly or something? No, I didn't. Ah, there we go. I'm sure I did. That's crazy. But yes. Definitely, I will say, is I am enjoying playing this game over Farm Sim at the minute. So, yeah. Now, the only bug is this here. So, I set all these up as a little placeable blueprint thing, whatever you want to call it. But every now and again, I do have to come in here and just clean these. Well, I keep hitting the wrong key. It's that one I want in it, yeah. Just to clean these things. But yeah, if it's connected up to the main power grid, I'm not really worried about it, to be honest. But I don't like seeing these little bits saying, oh, it's dirty, it needs to be cleaned. That's because of the solar storms coming through. But yes. But yeah, if anybody did want any of those blueprints that I've done so far, you're more than welcome just to message me. Whether it's on Twitch or in Discord, and I'll send you the blueprint myself. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky actually getting into there. May have to redo. I don't know. I might just remove that. Keep the doubles there, but remove those solar panels. I don't know yet. We'll see. I need to get in there. Here we go. Because it might be easier to do it from above, possibly. Here we go. Let's take that little layer out there. Oh no, it's gone right underneath. Oh, I give up. Can I get into that one? Yes. See, when it's going underneath that, it's at night. Yeah, I need to figure out a way of doing the solar panels a little bit easier, I think. Maybe change them so they're on top, possibly. And easier to access. But yeah, this is the only downside. Either or just completely remove them. There. But yeah, obviously that's one thing I was thinking is obviously if I come back in here a sec. The service bots, these things, aren't these meant to clean the solar panels and stuff and repair stuff? I haven't seen a single one cleaning a solar panel or repairing anything on either of my two stations. Something ain't quite right. That's all I can say. Okay, so we do have the uranium coming in, but it's very slow. So this is why I set up this little storage. So we're going to take that. And we're going to drop that in there. And that can then cycle through and power them back up. I might even grab some from down below. If I've got any spares there. But yes. But yeah, one of the things I still need to work on is getting some more of the shields set up on... Oh, I do have one on this side, okay. Maybe on the higher levels might be nicer. So I've got one there, I've got one on the other side at the moment, but I'm probably going to need to have them moved. Maybe have it put it on top of this station here, or dock. And maybe one on this side here at the top. Just as a added bonus. Mind you, that he should work occasionally there. But yes, I'm going to end up having probably one more animal in here. Which is going to be the electric sheep. Then I've got to figure out where I want to have the cows. Now the thing what I could always do is take a section, this section off of here, put a dock there, and then have them double up. That might be a better idea. I wonder. Let's go into here. Nope, I want blueprints. Ooh, I see a sheep and a piggy there. Sorry, I'm just looking at that one there. Oh, there's a supernova right there. Blueprint, sorry. Can I duplicate this a second? Yes, I can. Duplicate you. So this is the farm one. I'm kind of thinking... Obviously, if you wanted to double them up, what I could do... Take that off of there a sec. Try and match up each side so they look the same. Probably there. Probably there, yeah. I might have to move you up a bit. See, this is where it gets a little bit more tricky. Mr. Farmermarks, as you are using the farms and that, are you using the solar panels or have you got it connected up to your main grid? Because I'm kind of thinking I might just remove those solar panels from underneath and put them maybe along the maybe along the top here instead. Might make life easier. You are using solars? Okay. So what I might just do, because they are a bit of a pain to keep coming in here, what I might just do is take them off here from underneath. I'll keep that grid there though. So that's the little power grid. What's that there? Is that the column? No. What's that in the middle? No, I'm not going to delete it. Oh, I don't know. I think that's a... Is that a colony block? Did I put a colony block on this? Oh no, it's actual blocks, isn't it? Underneath here. Yeah, that's what it is. Yes, I didn't do that with the animal one. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'm going to redo this. So let's take that away from there. I'm keeping the 2 there because when you put a colony block there, obviously it's got that little flag coming up of it. Obviously, I don't like seeing it. Hence why the 2. But yeah, what I think I'll do instead, and to make life easier for the cleaning side of things, we're going to put them up here instead. Now, obviously, I've been doing, I think it's 40 or so, so that's 21 there. We'll do 21 over this side. That makes 40, so that's going to be more than enough to power all this up. So that's what, 42 in total, isn't it? So yeah, that's going to be more than enough to power this whole colony station, whatever you want to class it as. We'll do that, and the only other thing is where are we going to connect it up to? Let's see. We've got one there. Yes. I'm thinking if we bring it down there, and if there's room there, yeah, I could bring it down there. That'll connect onto the grid. That'll be fine. The nice thing is obviously having it outside, it will, in essence, be easier to clean if you do get a solar storm come through. So let's do that. That is... I'll just need to check that underneath on that side to make sure that that is connected. Which I believe it is. Actually, can I do it here? Yes, can. Yes, it is. Okay, actually, one thing I will do, I'm going to change that block. And I'm probably going to change that block.
Warning, meteor rain incoming.
Ah, typical. Meteor rain incoming. 5... There. Yes. We'll put one there. See, I'm semi-prepared. Let's take that one. We'll take that one. It's only because I was using this yesterday, that particular floor piece. There we go. That'll work. That is connected. Yeah, so then all you literally do is come... Oh, hello. You can see it in the blueprints. That's terrible. I think that's actually going to work better, actually, yeah. It's going to be easier to go along the top here to clean them. Okay, oh. See, I'd almost put a glass around there, but I think I'll leave it as is. But I'm going to change that. No. Oh, darn it. Alpha 1. Oh, what did I call it? Farm colony, wasn't it? No, I'm just going to call it farm for this one. Actually, there we go. Alpha 1 farm. There we go. Alright, we'll take that. Alpha 1. And we'll just call that a farm. Obviously, the other one is Alpha 1 Farm Colony. So I'll need to rename that, I guess. I'll save that. Actually, one thing I would... Ooh, did I on this one? Has this got the 2? Let me just see. Q, blueprint. Yes, it does. Good, okay. I want to make sure that they had the 2 collectors on that. That one's fine. Let's see. Alright, that one's the animals, that's the animals. Let's have a look. So, let's have a look at this. So 4. I'll pop that there. Alpha 1 Farm 2. I'll call that 2. There we go. Blueprint. Oh, I need some quartz, don't I? Do I have any over here? No. Oh. No. Oh, heck. Where is it? I had a storage over there. I think I might have deleted it without keeping the quartz that was in it and just thrown it into the productions. Let's see. Did a glass, isn't it? So it's coming to here. Glass is here. Let's come to the front one. Oh. Anything? Nope. Ah, oh, dang it. Okay. Let's go destroy a planet then. Ah! Yeah, the easiest way of getting some quartz is to destroy a planet. After all. Let's see. Let's come over to you. Don't worry, I will reconnect these two guys together in a minute. But yes, I do like the farming side of things as well. Nope. That way. There we go. There we go. Alright, Andy the farmer. Catch you later. Have a great weekend. And yeah, I'll see you on Monday, buddy. There we go. Let's get this little bit as well. But yeah, Farmer Marks, I feel like I am a complete noob. You may have missed this earlier, but I didn't realize that you could change the direction on this thing from horizontal to vertical. Doing the vertical way is so much quicker and easier. Right, let's try that then. Where are we? Over there. And let's come into you. Let's try that new blueprint and see. There we go. Rotate. The dock is facing me. It's the Z key for changing the horizontal. I didn't even notice it. But yeah, if I bring it up here, if you look in the little menu in the bottom there, obviously you've got construct, you've got cancel, remove, which is obviously holding down the control key as you're doing it. But then the Z key will change it from horizontal to vertical. I only noticed that the other day. Now the only thing I could improve on that is an option for it to go in both directions at the same time. Would be quite nice. Oh, but yes. Oh yeah, that's going to be a lot easier to clean, I think. The other things I want them hidden, really, but oh well. I'm fussy. Alpha 1 Farm. do. But yeah, so there we go. They are up and running. Let me just check the power usage on here. So obviously those solar panels are doing 42 milliwatts. Currently, it says we're using 13. So let's see, that's 4, that's 8. That's 13 right there. Obviously, it's got to do another, let's see, so 8, 16, 24 on top of that. So 24 and 13. 24, that's 37. So yeah, there's more than enough. There's a little bit left over, actually. So yeah, that's fine. That is fine, I think. Oh. Oh yes, I forgot to put that back on. I guess one option I could do, rather than completely redoing it, is I could just extend it out here and have the dock on this side. That way. Then have that. This is like an in-between piece, as it were. So if I bring this in, let's modify that quickly. Let's go on to the other side. Let's delete that a second. So I'm kind of thinking, if I can marry this up with that side, I think it's around about there. We'll come out by 3. Let's do something like that, for example. Yes, I might come out to there, actually. Now, the thing is, can you get the belts? Can I get the belts coming through there? I'll have a little play. I may have to... Oh, I really don't want to do too much more on this thing, really. But being able to maybe have one in between might work. Let's see, put that there. Obviously, I could put a nice little... Actually, I could take it in by 1. No. I was going to say I could take it in by 1, but no, I won't, because I'm going to need a way of getting the belts up and around here. Let's see. Let's take that out from there. Let's take that up above instead. Let's try that. We would have what, 3, potentially up to 3 belts coming from another farm. So 1, 2, 3. So it'd be 1 there, 1 there. Sorry. And it's going to be the one on that side here. So if we point it that direction, that would work, maybe. Maybe. That might work, actually. I'll have a little play around with that. That could be an option, so you'd end up having this on the... So, say, for instance, you could have your station here. Then you'd have this piece here doing 1. You could actually have a couple of these all in a row if you really wanted to. Or you could have this and then that second one on the back here. I wonder if I can bring this in. Yeah, so you could almost have that sort of at the back here. Let's see if I can do this temporarily. So let's see. 2, so yeah, so something, it'd be something like that, for example. Or you could have just multiples of that first one, just going back. The only thing you'd have to look at is making sure the belts all lined up correctly, but they should be fine. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. But yes, that could work. It's just getting that dock looking good, in my opinion, is the only thing. But anyway, that'll do for now. I'll have a little play. Maybe even just make a long one. I don't know. But right now, you can say goodbye because we're going to be using these for now. Yes. But yes, it's kind of weird how it only seems to place down 1 or 2 little tree saplings. Okay, that's got 3 on there now. But it's primarily the wheat, the tomatoes. But yeah, the way I was kind of hoping it would do it is this block here would primarily only be wheat. The next one would primarily only be for tomatoes. This would be for saplings, and they kind of all intermingle. It'd be nice. Now, there's something. I wonder if that could be done. Is there a way you could set a farm plot to a specific crop only? That would be kind of nice. Might mention that to the guys in Discord. Yeah, I did post about the logging drone for clearing a planet. But yeah, it'd be kind of cool if you could maybe come into here, hit the configuration, and have it set to just doing wheat. So you could literally set this whole up to just doing wheat, this one doing the tomatoes, this one just doing the saplings. That would make life, oh yes. I don't know how easy that would even be to add that, but yeah. But anyway, that is going to be it for today, unfortunately. I do have things to do, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm definitely, I will say, enjoying the game. Out of interest. Okay. I was wondering why I'm seeing stuff in my storage, but yes, it's because what I've got in my inventory currently. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have a little play with that other farm works. Maybe both of them where they have solar panels on top, but yeah, you could always keep it as it is and just go underneath. But yeah, I might change that one up so it's upstairs actually for the solar panels on that one, the animals. Because that is going to be a nightmare otherwise. But yeah, there we go. So what have we had? This guy down for now, what, 2 hours roughly? And I've got 112 there plus a belt load. So yeah, if it doesn't work, I don't know what will. But yeah, what's going on over here? Yeah, see, these little farm ones are definitely not keeping up with it. So that needs 30, that needs 20, that needs 10, that needs 5. So yeah, we need to have enough pumping out of this per second to cover all of them. I may even add in a second crusher, actually. Ice crusher, breaker. That could be another option as well, actually. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, have the double. So the one with the 2, where is that? That was this one over here, wasn't it? Just quickly. So yeah, if this is keeping up with just the one there, that's doing 10 liters a sec. What's that? Every 5 seconds, 6 seconds. So that's 60. So that's about 60 a minute, isn't it? So yeah. But right now, obviously, that's got the 3 crops growing. It's got some in storage still. And it's still producing enough, so yeah. Might be able to get away with just the one. But yeah, I could always up it to 2. Possibly. Maybe have a level here with the second one on top. And having this belt split so it goes up. That's another option. But yeah, try not to add too much into there because it's more materials needed once it is. If I ever do give it out to everybody. That's the thing. But anyway, you have trees in my tomato. Yes, I know. This is. See, that's one thing I would love. It's like I was saying, if you could assign one of these crop plots to a specific crop type. So, for example, this just to be all wheat, this one to be tomatoes, this one to be trees. But yeah, with the way that they go, they kind of intermingle with each other. So yeah, I've got tomatoes in with my wheat, grain, wheat, whatever it is. Obviously over here, obviously I've got a tree in amongst my tomatoes, or vice versa. Yeah. They seem to plant wherever they want, so yeah. Obviously the other option is just to limit it to only doing one crop in each. But yes. It doesn't make any sense, the farmers, I swear. They just do whatever they want, just like the real life guys. But yes, unfortunately, like I said, I need to get off, so yes. Yeah, I'll have a play over the weekend with the farm plots and double check. I think the animal one is going to be fine. The other thing I might need to do is reassign the location for those solar panels. But yes, I'll have a little play, see what we get on with. Where is it? Let's go. Let's see what Mr. Hectate's going to catch first of all. Anything good? Anything good? He's got some junk can. Worth a try. I was hoping there's going to be something good, but with that being said, guys, thank you everyone for coming out. Much appreciated. You guys, as always, are absolutely awesome. I do apologize if I missed a comment. You're more than welcome to send me a message about it. Yes, but thank you for tuning in over on YouTube. Thank you for you guys over on Twitch as well for tuning in as always. You guys are super. Mr. Rusty Dale, thank you very much for the 7 stream streak. Hectate. For the 3 stream streak, thank you, Mr. Shawnee, for the Godzilla roar. It's a bit quiet today, to be honest, so kind of weird, but yes. Let's have a little look who is out there in Twitch world. Hopefully something nice, I don't know. Let's see. To be honest, we haven't... we seen her the other day, but I guess we're going to go see PJ. She's about the only person I'm seeing at the minute. Live, we've got Truck and Jay doing some Out of War. That's about it, really. Okay. Need to starting to follow other people, I think. Find something else. Oh well. But yeah, let's go see what PJ is up to today. She is back again on, is it the Panhandle? Map by, Schultz, is it? Yes, there we go. Couldn't find her there for a second in my little list. But let's get this raid underway because I do hear my one of my stepsons chatting in the background. Go away! Go away! God, I don't know. Women and kids. Bad combination. Women and kids. But anyway, yes. Have a great weekend, guys. Make sure to tune in to Mr. Dajnet, Green Thumb Farmer, Farmer Marks, any of the guys that go live, because you never know. You may be surprised. But till Monday, have a great weekend, and I'll see you later, guys. Bye for now.